Okay, this is how we're gonna put scaffolding up. We got to put scaffolding because I got a really high ceiling. Take a look at that up there, Dale. See that? There's the chandelier, right? And now, I've done scaffolding before. It looks really complicated, but fact is it's not. It's actually incredibly simple if you know what you're doing, like with anything else in life, if you know what you're doing, the key words here. So, what we've got are the scaffolding pieces that look like this. They're all gonna look something like this. Basically, this piece here. Then this piece, which is a cross member. There's probably a technical name for that. I have no idea what it is, but that's what it's gonna look like. And you simply just pop that in there like that, do that down there, do that down there, and voila, we have level 1 of our scaffolding. These come in 5-foot sections. So this is the first level. There's my chandelier. Probably can put paneling on here now. Oh, very important, a couple of safety things to go over. As I said, the other piece goes in here, but guess what? Once you get past 2, you go up to the 3rd one. This thing's gonna be, you don't wanna be standing on something that's 15 foot off the ground and not having some kind of balance. So we have, come on over here, Dale, these outriggers that we're gonna put on. That's what they call them for scaffolding people. They're gonna go in there on the bottom and they kind of stick out the side there and make sure that we have some way to balance it so it's not gonna tip and you're not going to fall off this 15-foot scaffolding. It is required, at least over here, by law, once you get past 10 feet. The last thing we're going to do on this first stage is now we're going to put some wheels under this so we can move it around. Okay? Let's go, Dale, we got to work. Okay, so we've got the casters on here. These are basically as simple as you can imagine. They're like that. Oh, geez, first you almost ruined the place. Pop it in there like this. Boom, there you go. Not a good idea to keep this thing rolling when you're moving, so this just simply locks down like that once you get it in the right position. We've got to do that on all 4 corners. There's 8 wheels, 4 corners. Why are there 8? Because in a few minutes we're going to be putting the outriggers on the side, so good old Percy can't go falling on his back when we get up past that 10-foot mark. To change those light bulbs up there. All right, we're done. All right, well, so here we go. We've come up to the first stage. You can see I've got my piece here now. Normally I'd have a guy like Dale helping me. But of course Dale is holding the camera, so keep holding it, Dale. Okay, there's 2 out of the 3 pieces for the platform, which is where I'm going to be standing and sitting while I remove all the crystal on that chandelier. Listen, I'm going to come clean. We've got a couple of spare pieces. I don't know what they're for. I've never seen them before, but there's probably a scaffolding expert out there that's going to look at this thing, follow me, and go, "You idiots!" But hey, you know, I'm not an expert on this shit. I'm just doing what I need to do to get it done. So we can't for the life of us figure out where this piece goes. So send me an email, chastise me, tell me I'm an idiot, whatever, because we're just going to leave it off because this thing is not going to go anywhere, especially on just one level. I feel sitting on this thing, it's pretty solid. And I must say, wasn't it easy to put in, Dale? I mean, it was a piece of cake. Way easier, by the way, than carrying it in. That was a nightmare of biblical proportions. All right, which is kind of unusual because I'm wearing an Israeli Defense Forces t-shirt. So, I'm saying the biblical proportions. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna put the last piece in and we're gonna get started. So. Okay, cameraman Dale. Dale, I got one last thing I gotta do before I climb up on this puppy so I don't go traveling. And of course, that's locking up the wheels, which is usually going there. There we go, like that. Do that 4 times. That wheel isn't going anywhere. Same thing over here, and you know. Now we're at the first level right now, as you can see. When it comes time to do the second level, it's going to get real easy actually, because we just have to pop these up here. There's no balancing required because there's a balance on these pins. And then we'll do the cross members again. I don't know what those spare parts are for, but you know, as I said, send me an email. All right, go. Okay, well, so we're all locked in. Platform's on the top. All I got to do now is climb up the slide to the top. And, well, there we go. And of course we don't have outriggers on because, as I said, we don't need them at the first level or even the second level. The guy at Home Depot, which is where this came from, by the way, said not until the third. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Dale, we got some chandeliers. Chris will take off.